Can you believe it? Can you believe it? For the first time in forever, stealing that from Disney, copyright infringement and everything. For the first time in forever, the goddamn correction. I'm sorry. By the title, it says Unhinged. The goddamn Nubian Sumo is here. And before we get into anything else that is obligated by, the powers that be, the network, before we get into any of that crap, there's one thing we need to establish and take care of. We've been waiting for this. Sumo's got beef. He got so much beef, he didn't even want to use his own intro. He opted to use KG's intro because of the hair. That's dedication to the beef right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is dedication. Sumo, what the fuck have you been worrying about that you got beef that we've been waiting on for this long? Sick and tired of this shit. We want to know. Wrap it up, B.
You seem to be a little triggered.
I'm a little triggered.
You okay? Do you need a drink?
It's a misunderstanding of polo potential.
Jesus Christ.
I love it.
I'm over here. Life been lifing over here. And all of us, shout out to Cameron, who put up he's the one who came up with that concept. Said life is life and math is math. And I'm going to give him his props on that. But which brings me to my beef, because he wanted respect. He wanted respect for everybody using the beef is beefing and the math is mathing, and I'm not understanding respect either. Right? What's going on with people getting respected around here?
I don't know.
Okay. Now, 2 weeks ago, well, maybe 3 weeks ago now, you had the 4th of July. Right? You had this big old thing in Coney Island with a certain hot dog company that we won't name because we ain't making no money off of their asses. Going around, picking up people off the street and having them eat hot dogs for 10 minutes for a belt that might be relevant. Not as relevant as mine, but might be relevant. And then the guy that won the competition for the past 8 straight years, they decide they don't want to have him on the show, on the competition, because he didn't want to sign a contract. So he goes off and he gets with another company, similar to the one that did the 4th of July thing, except they did vegan hot dogs instead of regular hot dogs. The winner of the Coney Island joint ate 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes. The other guy ate 57 hot dogs in 5 minutes. So what would have been the problem with him being on that show? Whether he signed a contract or not, he's a defending champion. He should have the respect enough to be able to defend his title without any kind of bullshit going along with it. Which brings me to, what does that have to do with wrestling, right?
Please, because I was really about to pop off and say, what the fuck are you talking about, goddamn hot dogs? I've been waiting 3 weeks for some hot dogs. I love
everything goes in a fucking circle, and apparently it will get to a point.
Can you make this loop possible, please, Dr. Strange?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and listen.
God dang, this food has started a whole beef KG, and we start with hot dog stories.
Yes, hot dog stories, because it's all relevant.
Has a first name. It's wrap it up and get to the wrestling part. And it's OSCAR.
I need to puff my cigar and drink my drink first.
I'm about to get drunk. I'm 3 weeks, KG. He didn't have the beef. And this goddamn mofo is talking about some fucking hot dog.
You get to
I swear,
the
I hear
pay-per-view.
Charlie Murphy in my head. Yeah, man, he took us back to the crib and made us pancakes.
He wants to talk, and then he up here running the cocksucker. What's going on?
Go ahead. Pancakes.
We get to the pay-per-view where Swerve Strickland is defending his title against Will Ospreay. Right? They have this whole build up and everything. You know, you got Will Ospreay knocking the dude out with a one-hitter quitter in the middle of the stage and whatnot, and disrespecting him on the stage. It's bad enough Shane Strickland has not been getting the respect that he deserves during his title reign, which we have talked about on this show. You know, Will Ospreay keeps taking the belt from him and talking about it, and he keeps telling him, he's like, look, if you wasn't my friend, if we wasn't cool, I'd come at you a different way. But I'm trying to show you some respect. Then he does it a second time, and he's like, I tried to tell your monkey ass, you know, to back up a little bit. You don't want to listen. So now they get to the match. Shane Strickland wins the match. Then Will Ospreay sitting in the middle of the ring looking like he just lost his pet puppy that he's been growing up with his whole life, crying in the middle of the ring. Shane Strickland shows the man enough respect to lean down and be like, yo, you're a good champion, you're a good guy, and everything. We still peoples and whatnot. You know, you did a good job. Why 2 fucking days later, you get an announcement talking about this was Will Ospreay's idea to lose the match because they didn't want Shane. It seemed like Swerve Strickland was being a title holder until Will Ospreay got the belt. What kind of bullshit is that? Even if that were the case, even if that were the situation, why announce it? Why let people know that shit? It's unbelievable how AEW is treating Shane Strickland during this title reign. I'm not understanding why they're doing this. If they don't want the man to have the belt, don't give it to him. Take it from him. You gonna disrespect him like this? You have done no other champion this way ever in AEW. You haven't treated any other wrestler with this type of disrespect, and he's supposed to be your first African American, black, whatever you want to call him, world champion, and this is how you treat him. And then you always talk about, well, he could always go to WWE. Why? Why go to WWE when Triple H is getting accused of the same shit? You got MVP going around here talking about how he treats black people. You got Bobby Lashley who's getting ready to leave because they treat him any kind of way. They're putting the Street Profits over to the side and having them lose matches and be marks and jobbers and whatnot because they don't know what to do with them. You got Naomi who's supposed to be in a group with 2 beautiful black women. Black girl magic supposed to be going on, but you got her playing sidekick to fucking Bailey. What the fuck's going on? Really? Tell me what's going on. But then we can't get any respect for Trish Adora and her 1,330-day reign as Pan-African World Diaspora World Champion. We can't get respect or any recognition for the promotion. That's all black promotion. We can't do shit. We can't get no respect in the rest of the business right now. So what the fuck? Tell me, am I wrong?
Nope. But yes, you were wrong.
And how? How am I supposed to be
goddamn story off with hot dogs?
No.
Had you started the story with this, it'd have been a lot better. We're like, oh, he thought about this beef. How does the hot dogs come into play?
How does the hot dogs come into play? It's respect. It's respect for a champion. This man goes 8 years straight winning a championship. And then for some reason, because he doesn't want to sign a contract with the company that doesn't want to pay him like he wants to get paid, they're going to tell him that he can't be in the competition when the 8 years prior, he didn't have to do that. Let him defend the championship. Let him defend the championship.
That sounds like the Hard Times promo.
That's what I'm saying. Respect. In the end of the day, it's all about respect. Okay, it's all about respect. You want somebody to respect you. You want somebody just like all this bullshit going on with Stephanie McCool. Stephanie McCool has a lifelong dream of going to the WWE. I get it. That's mostly everybody's dream to end up in WWE. Mm-hmm. But you gonna cut off your nose to spite your face, dropping 2 world championships and all your relationships with New Japan and CMLL just to be on an untelevised show in New Mexico, in Mexico City. WWE is only going to keep you so long, and you got to the same way you came up, you got to come back down, and you gonna see those same people that you just shitted on your way back down. Why not go out the right way? Why not finish up your contracts when everybody else? Julia did it. Julia said, "Yo, I got commitments. And I'm gonna finish my commitments before I start with WWE NXT." She did it the right way. Why can't Stephanie McCool do it the right way? No, she didn't have any contracts with New Japan. She didn't have a contract with CMLL. She was on a handshake deal with them. But still, you made a commitment.
Hot dog point of contention. Because again, I think even Sam may be a little confused, but he does say at the end of the day, the hot dog champ, it was his choice not to sign a contract. Better opportunities do open up. Don't worry about him. He's good. He may also lose some weight from 57 vegan hot dogs. So that may help him out on the backside, pun intended. Don't know. But we do love some hot dogs here at the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs. So Oscar Mayer and does Jimmy Dean have hot dogs? No, they got sausages, right? The sausages, pretty much the same daggone thing anyway. But if you would like to be sponsored by the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs, we happily enjoy hot dogs. We like them with ketchup. We like them with mustard, chili, onions. KG and his Bam himself may actually put mambo sauce on it. Wouldn't be surprised. We like them in the morning, afternoon, evening. We like them on buns and on wheat bread.
And you see this motherfucker doing what he doing. You see this? You hear this? I just got done speaking about respect, and he over here talking this bullshit.
No, let's be honest. You want to talk about respect? Let's talk about respect. Flavor Flav is out there promoting and supporting the women's water polo team for the United States of America. What the hell is handball? I don't know how I missed this. Water polo, I get. It looks like soccer, but it's also polo-ish, and they, in water, and it's a challenge. Handball is water polo on the ground. I'm confused. And then the more confusing part is, I'd be kind of cool with it because it also looks rugby and they all got to jump and look like they're about to, dunk it or whatever. But why the heck is the daggone floor the same color as the water?
Well, let me say this.
Respect here for water polo.
Oh, let me say
why
this.
The heck can't the floor be black or any other color? Why has it got to be the teal watercolor? I don't know. I'm confused.
Let me say
I'm
this.
not going to hate on it because I want us to win. It's the Olympics. But what the fuck is handball? It's like where the pickleball come from. They just woke up one day and said, "Hey, let's play this." Isn't that tennis?
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
We talking about respect. When you talking about hot dogs and we talking about respect.
I forgot about cheese.
The only proper way to eat a hot dog is hot dog. And I hope my wife's watching because she's not going to like this. But hot dog in the bun, ketchup, mustard, relish, sauerkraut, maybe some onions.
Respect.
But you got to put the respect on the hot dog.
Respect, yes.
Then you got to wrap it in aluminum foil. Now, when you cook that hot dog, that's got to be a steamed bun, and that hot dog has to be cooked in beer water. If it's not cooked in beer water, what are we doing here?
On a grill.
Hell, if it's on a grill, it got to be burnt.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Respect.
Just saying.
You gonna put the mumbo sauce on it though?
Mumbo sauce is not going to hot dog. That
Are
goes.
You sure?
Neither does ketchup, but you got it on there.
What? Look at lot. What the hell's wrong with you? Are you a mustard guy? Yes, he is.
North Carolina, I gotta teach these Northerners how to eat a hot dog.
KG, really? This is disrespectful.
North Carolina, I gotta teach these fools how to eat a hot dog. Mustard, chopped onions, chili, coleslaw. Maybe cheese. Cheese is an option.
Come on, bro.
Coleslaw.
No.
If y'all can use sauerkraut, we can use
even
coleslaw.
bacon and jalapenos is okay. Coleslaw? That throws off the texture.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know, man. Even if it's coming off the grill, you're going to put coleslaw on it. Yeah,
it's a must.
I can't. That's too much. That's too much. But thank you.
It's a must.
I am happy and appreciative because I'm giving respect that you have taken the time to provide our listening and viewing audience with a hot dog analogy that fell flat because we still don't understand what hot dogs really had to do with Swerve Strickland. But the wrestling part, hot fire.
It had more to do with him defending the championship for his championship than it was for the actual hot dog event.
Because we hearing about hot dogs and stuff, so I'm getting hungry for some hot dogs, and now we've fleshed out and dug deep into what we could put on hot dogs. And at the end of the day, I'm hungry. Thanks. We're gonna have to work on your beef next time.
No, you don't.
Maybe ask beef about Kool-Aid.
My beef is my opinion. My beef is my opinion, so I don't have to work on my beef.
Oh Lord, there you go. My body, my choice. There we go. We'll get it out of here.
There you go. That's right.
KG, you hearing this?
I'm still around these parts.
All right, good. Just wanted to make sure because now you can go ahead and tell the people
how we eat hot dogs and whatnot. We ain't talking about how we serve hot dogs. The only good way to serve a hot dog is without a rubber. You know all about that, don't you?
Well, hey.
Got more kids than damn Nick Cannon.
Whoa. Pretty doggone close, buddy. Nick's got me by about 359. But I'm working on it. I'm more so enjoying the act of, than actually all the kids. But it did come out as beneficial during stimulus package time.
I bet it did.
Well, yeah.
I bet it did. You probably made $1 million off of them kids in stimulus time.
How do you think we pay for them hoes in the beginning?
You didn't pay for them hoes.
Well, I didn't give them money.
Of course you
Hot
didn't.
dog.
I know you gave them hot dogs.
So now that we have cleared out the beef that we've waited 17 years for to figure out it was a food analogy, it's time for us to start talking about the elephant in the room. Some god-daggone wrestling. So, because we do what we do, somehow the network has not only decided that, polos look good. It's a nice looking polo too, by the way. It's very, it's moisture wicking and all that. Makes me feel good. But the powers that be likes polos. We're cool with that. Because within that polo game, Olympic shout out, women's water polo, they put us on TV. They want us to look all DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. So because we like to get all jazzed up, look all sexified and stuff in some polos, and all the women is like, shame, 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 shame. Don't love me like you do. Because all that is going down, MeTV is the place that we like to hang out. We like it so much that KG has his own little spiel, and we all know how long we've been doing this. He enjoyed the podcast side of it, talking about all 50 places you can find us. So now he gets to talk about where you can watch us on MeTV. Go ahead, KG.
Well, we come to this point in the show where the People's Choice Don Rodriguez likes to put me on the spot because I'm trying to get my breathing together. My sugar got a little low, so I had to give me a cookie or two. Okay, so I stole some cookies. But MeTV coming up soon on a Saturday morning.
Actually, put a pause on it. Sumo, you missed it. Last week, we spent about maybe 30, 45 minutes talking about, what was it? Eating Cinnabons?
Yeah.
Cinnabons?
We dinner went from Cinnabons.
Let me take the glasses off, Sumo.
Wait a minute. Cinnamon buns or honey buns?
No, Cinnabon. We talked about Cinnabon, then we talked about cereal.
Yeah. He was talking about how much he was eating in buns.
But we started talking about cereal. We spent 45 minutes talking about cereal.
Mm-hmm. So fast forward to today. This is your full circle example. Full circle example. I had low sugar, so I had to go ahead and eat me some cookies.
It happens.
Back to your regularly scheduled MeTV.
There's something else behind all that, but I ain't going there with y'all.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Not only will you be able to catch the Wrestlemaniacs, you'll be able to catch Beyond Me the Show and All In Football on MeTV Saturday mornings in New York, Phoenix, Hartford, Los Angeles, Seattle, Des Moines, Chicago, Cleveland, South Bend, Dallas, Nashville, Orlando, Houston, Salt Lake City, St. Louis, Milwaukee, and Washington, D.C.
We will be warping minds on Saturdays. Can you believe that? They let us.
We done hit all the time zones, people.
They let us on TV. That's when you know the world's going to hell in a handbasket. But within that handbasket is some honey buns, some cookies, and some motherfucking hot dogs. We got
okay. So since I missed the conversation, I just have one question.
Okay.
Have you ever put cheese on your honey bun?
What?
No.
What the hell is wrong with him?
No, it's people that do it. But
go together. I never heard it.
No, there's people that do it. I've never done it. But I have seen people or heard of people who have taken a honey bun. They've taken a honey bun, unwrapped a Kraft single on top of it, put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and ate it like that.
Oh my God. No, not a honey bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it.
That's right up there with frying locusts and stuff like that. That's.
But see, I'm not a cinnamon bun or a honey bun guy. I'm an apple fritter guy.
Apple fritter with a cup of milk. Yes, indeed.
We did talk about milk too.
I'm chocolate almond milk all day.
No
Well,
problem.
just
with that.
because he didn't say it the last time, he's talking to you, Keisha. Go ahead and let it out.
Could be.
Go ahead and let it out. Oh, man. Yes, we were happy that the Nubian Sumo is back because, well, we really need him back for one reason only. So that way he can know and be on warning that goddamn title is coming home.
Yes, it is.
This championship
What? Huh?
It is losing
What?
the grasp and the clutches of the Nubian Sumo because we
You
are
mean-
about to do SummerSlam picks.
This title?
Yes, that very title.
You mean this
very
title?
ring. Yes, the shiny one.
This one?
Yes, that one.
The one that you'll never see again unless I put it on camera like this?
Yes, I see that
The
one.
one that you will never touch again in your life?
That one, yes, that one. We
This
want that
one?
back. We're claiming
No,
it
you
back.
can't.
We're gentrifying.
You can't have
We're
this.
taking it back.
You gonna have to make like Tiffany Stratton and get you another one.
No, we're pulling a Paul Mooney, and we understand that, we taking that back. We're taking it. We just taking it. Gotta have it.
Never.
Gotta have it.
This is the closest you'll ever get to this belt again.
Well, we got the Magic 6 of SummerSlam. So we're gonna make this so
Flubber Slam.
The Magic
The Flubber Slam. Get the balls out your mouth there, boy.
The Magic 6 of SummerSlam. That's
Get that honey bun cheese on it out your mouth there, boy. Swallow.
No, sir. No, sir. There's no swallow in this container. So that's a lot of S's. You try saying that fast and see how you do it. However, this is a concentrated effort. We're doing a Magic 6 of SummerSlam. These different matches are going to determine who's going to have that very championship at the end of next Saturday. Now, Sumo pulled the unthinkable. I'll give him some credit because he won 2 back-to-back picks. I don't think we've done that. Well, we've done it.
And I wasn't even included in the first one. I took myself out of it, and I still won it.
I just put you over, okay? Can you shut up? You
I'm putting myself over, too.
You ain't got to tell him that.
Man.
I'm just trying to say you made some good picks. You ruined everything.
Great
However,
picks.
today,
I always make picks.
we're going to go into the lab, and we're going to do it. So, KG, you got your binder ready to log this down?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Matter of fact, let me put this down. I've looked at this long enough. Let me put this back down because y'all not worthy enough to look at my damn belt that long. Y'all looked at it too long. Here, let me put it back over here. Yeah, I'll be right back with you, baby, to wipe you down and everything. You all good.
He's so kind, isn't he? Not everybody uses a towel or provides something of that nature. That is so nice of you, Sumo. I did not expect that from you. That's good to see. You know what? Full circle. Respect. How about that?
Thank you. Well deserved. Thank you.
You're welcome. See, I could be nice once in a while. I won't be nice for these goddamn picks, though. So, SummerSlam. Starting it off. First match we're going to do the picks for the United States Championship, LA Knight versus...
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say it again, or do it again because I forgot the point. LA Knight.
Yeah.
Versus Logan Paul. So, Sumo, you've been gone for a while. We will let you have the graces of the first pick of the evening.
I got to go LA Knight.
Finally. Okay. I remember, was it 3 weeks ago? It's not his time yet. Maybe he's better chasing anything. So now you want to go ahead and put the belt on him, huh?
Yeah, I'll put the belt on him this time around. I got a feeling they're going to give it to him.
That's an interesting thought. Because are you saying that Logan's star is diminished, so now LA Knight can take it, or is it just it's time?
I don't think his star is diminished. I think they want to do something else with Logan Paul.
Okay. KG?
I gotta agree with the Sumo. As soon as you put this up, I wrote down LA Knight.
Now you guys realize that there's only 6 options that we're gonna have. We all can't pick the same picks 6 times.
Hey, look, the last time we did
that
picks,
is a triple threat match, KG.
We went down to one match for the last one, and that was the main event between me and you. So, I mean, it happens. It happens. We have 2.5 intelligent people on this show. So, I mean,
well, I mean, you got the 2 of us right here. The half one, yeah.
No, so, see,
unfortunately, I do have
to say that.
I do have to agree that I believe LA Knight will finally get the nod, and then that will allow him to go and have his WrestleMania moment down the road. It's going to be interesting to see, like you said, what they're going to do with Logan Paul. If they pull him out of that, there's a couple other things that they can do. Maybe him versus Sammy. There's some options. We can see how this plays out. So, all right. So that's the first pick in the books.
So you taking LA Knight too?
Yep. We'll see how this plays out, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, LA Knight is getting a nod. Speaking of, let's talk about this. Seth Rollins, special guest referee, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. Is this the big payoff, or is something going to happen? I think, and I'll take the first pick, CM Punk wins. I think Wade Barrett is going to get involved. It's kind of interesting that he just put out a tweet saying that the only way he would come back is if it's against Drew McIntyre in the UK. Stroke of irony on that one. Timing.
Yeah, and they are in London trying to get some matches over in London, especially WrestleMania right now. So timing on that is kind of, yeah,
rather interesting. So, KG?
I want to say CM Punk, but I think Drew McIntyre. Trust my gut on this one.
Okay, there we go. Sumo?
I'm going to say CM Punk.
All right, I put KG, the odd man out for the first time. We'll see how this plays out.
That puts me odd man out.
No, he's the only person for these first 2 picks that picked somebody different.
No, I picked LA Knight in the first one.
Did you?
I went across. That was LA Knight across the board. Both of y'all.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, so we all.
I'm the odd man out in the second match.
Right.
I got Drew McIntyre.
Out of the 2 picks, you're the first odd man out. Right?
Yeah.
We're good. So, CM Punk, need you to come through. It'd be nice. We got some stuff on the line with this. And Seth Rollins, we need you to have some interference as well. I'm not sure at what level, but we need something to come out of it. And then speaking of that, this match is going to be possibly match of the night. A strong contender for it. So Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. KG, you've got the first pick.
I know I said one thing on the TV show, and with that one thing that I said Braun Breaker. I've changed my damn mind. I'm feeling Sami Zayn here.
Okay. Why'd you change?
I don't know. It's just it's a feeling down in my gut. And I'm not saying that Braun Breaker is not poised for a breakout right now. I think it's too soon. I just think it's too soon.
Okay.
Just my opinion.
Sumo?
Well, I'm going to stick with my pick from this TV show, and I'm going to go with Braun Breaker.
Okay.
I think they want to go ahead and try to push this guy, and they want to put a belt on him. So I'm going with Braun.
I'm seeing in my head a scenario that could be interesting, but third time, would it be third time's a charm? And third time would be blood and guts, hardcore match or falls count anywhere, Iron Man match, something that's gonna, go into deep waters for Braun. Or, if they take the belt off Sam and give it to Braun, where do we go with it? Who do we have? So I think, considering that I went against Logan Paul, that frees him up, I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. Yeah, I'm going to go with Sami. I think something's going to happen there, but we even could have some Y6 interaction. But I'm going with Sami. So starting to get interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first of two women's matches on the SummerSlam card. The first one is going to be extremely exciting. We're going to go ahead and talk about that right now. We're just going to let it marinate. Just let it marinate. Now we can make picks, just because that's actually a good render and graphic for both women. I think this story's not done, and I'll make the first pick. Liv Morgan retains. We need more out of this story. And by God as my witness, I need Dominic in the shark cage elevated over the ring. There has to be something. I think Dominic may make the swerve and accidentally cost Rhea the match. Because it'd be too soon to end that storyline with just losing a belt, and that's just it. Not for all this buildup. So that's me. KG?
I got to disagree with you, because I don't think the belt changing hands ends the story. Because Rhea had to relinquish the belt because she was injured. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's only right she gets it back right now. But Liv is still going to chase. This story doesn't end here. And are they going to have a women's evolution this year in October?
No. It's still Bailey's still advocating for it. If anybody does an all women's thing, honestly, the way it's looking, it may come from Tony Khan.
Triple H isn't down with the evolution thing, so yeah.
They need to do an evolution all in America. I get it that the Saudi money is great, but all in America. However, if we talking about titles changing, Rhea wins this. But Liv comes back next big pay-per-view, whether it be Survivor Series or what do we have in October? I can't think of my October pay-per-view.
Is October the Germany show?
Whatever we have in October.
Was it Bad Blood is in Atlanta?
Okay.
October
and I think that's where Rhea loses to Liv. This is not over. Because this is not about the women's championship. This is about Dom.
Well, no, for Rhea, it's about the women's championship. But honestly, I want to see Dom put Rhea in her place. I think that's the ultimate big payoff. Is Dom finally gets his big boy underwear on, his underoos with the Superman logo on it, and then grows a set, and then he just checks her.
Let me say this real quick.
Then she chases after Dom, but Dom is with Rhea. Total paradigm shift.
Let me say this. This is what pisses me off about this feud, this storyline. What pisses me off is people can't sit back and enjoy what it is. Oh, well, they should have never let Rhea get married in public because that kills the whole storyline. And you got her being married, and you know it's gonna ruin her relationship. And I'll get to that in a second because I got beef with that too. But it's gonna ruin her relationship. They couldn't keep kayfabe, and then it goes to Liv, where everybody talk about Liv thick and this, that, and other. She ain't thick. It shouldn't be her in there. It should be Young. Will you shut up? You know what?
Did he get the DC in him? Did he call him Young? I haven't heard somebody use that DC slang in a while. Young.
We unhinged. When people say stuff like that about Rhea, they say stuff about Liv, they say stuff about this storyline.
You keep talking, man. You shut the fuck up. Huh? You keep talking.
That's all I'm asking. Shut up. Enjoy the story being told right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then to jump off on another tangent, which I meant to get into, you got Rikishi talking about he doesn't like what's going on with Jay, and Jay's married, and this whole thing with him and chasing after Rhea, it's gonna ruin his marriage and this, that, and the other. Dog, we're talking kayfabe. As entrenched in the business as you are, you know what kayfabe is.
What if it's a work? And Rikishi is with Solo.
I get that, but okay, if that's the case, why you commenting on what Jay's doing with Rhea? But you took the whole episode down. You took it down off of every streaming platform because you were upset about how this was making your son look. This is what I'm talking about. Let's just enjoy what the hell is going on, and what this storyline is. It's so many layers and levels to it. It's so beautiful. We've been hurting for something like this. Now we're getting it, and people are fucking complaining. Please shut the fuck up.
Tell us how you really feel. I tell you every time. So,
talking, man. And you
I went
shut
with Liv.
the fuck up. Huh?
I went with Liv. So I'm assuming, KG, you're saying you're going with Rhea.
I'm going with Rhea. I'm going with mommy.
After KG's beef, legitimately KG's beef, no graphic, Sumo. Who are you going with? Who?
Can I preface my pick by talking about that slow turn she made on Friday?
Go ahead. If he had, the supersized beat rant, you've got to at least have enough floor space for that.
Oh my God. When she turned, I mean, it was bad enough she had them Daisy Dukes on.
Look at them girl.
It was bad enough. It was bad enough she had them high hip huggers on, but Lord Jesus, when she did that 180.
Well, can I tell you what song should have played?
Yeah, what song should have played?
Let me ride that donkey. 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 Please, please,
Well, we just got Me Too.
That's a song, man. That's my.
I know it's a song.
That
used to watch it all. Damn. Really, bro? Really, bro?
I'm high.
Really, bro? Wow.
I'm a high.
Boss will come in there and put us out there like that.
Dang.
Why try and get me for my paper? Dang.
But I'm gonna have to go with Liv on this one.
That's 3 in a row.
That's what she said. So our boy Sam out there in YouTube land actually has a super point here.
Do you smell that?
What the Rock is cooking?
No, I smell KG victory. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Check this out. I agree with this. Oscar Mayer getting rid of the Ziploc feature on a hot dog package. And once you open it up, the juice gets all in the fridge. That's
you ain't never said a truer thing, Sam. You ain't said a truer thing.
On tragedy. Hot dogs, juice just everywhere. That's what she said. So now that do you have anything else you want to add on to this, KG?
Something that was so irrelevant, it's taking over the whole show.
Yeah, because somebody let off the goddamn show with, I got beef, I'm mad, I can't take it. I'm a huff and puff and blow your house down, and then you start talking about some motherfucking hot dogs.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Somebody said it was so irrelevant, but now all of a sudden it's taking over the show, and Sam can't stop talking about it.
We just talking about relevant situations. Look at that. Even got a hashtag. Real struggles for the hot dog folks. Pause. It's out there. Speaking of real struggles, remember Real Sex? Wasn't that a great show? No, y'all gonna be quiet. Don't act like y'all wasn't on HBO back then. Well, James, you was old enough. KG, don't act like you wasn't on HBO sneaking back then.
Real Sex 26 was the best one.
Amen to that. I wonder what all laughing at. They all old now. They need to bring that back. That's what HBO was actually mattered. On Friday night, once they do it, Real Sex. Like, oh, it's about to be a good one, boy. They're about to put something out there. Shoot. Oh, yeah, that's true too. We know somebody else that was lotioning up. Taxi Cab Confessions and Richard. Yeah, boy. Got that going. Cinemax be putting them shows on. I swear it's like that one position on the couch. It's just like mandatory. Like, what's the next scene? You know it's the couch scene, right? Well, we know what to do.
Cinemax.
We all gonna get to the couch eventually. That was a good old time.
Like Skinamax.
Hey, that was cheaper than tape trading because you got to be careful because you don't want your mom finding out that you got Buttman in the house or something. You got to be careful.
Brazilian Buttman, good grief.
See, yeah, boy. But you know what the worst one was, and I can't get the picture of him in my head. But how the fuck did Beetlejuice get in the goddamn porn? Not just one, but two, but at least 3 to 4 different movies. Beetlejuice.
Howard Stern used to hook his boys up.
Goddamn tragedy. Turn like, I know she ain't, but Beetlejuice? Like, man, that's one of them. We have to cancel Christmas on that. I can't perform. There's a lot of Veritorio is a stretch, but goddamn Beetlejuice? Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that was tragic. If you don't know who Beetlejuice is, Google him. Just Google Howard Stern Beetlejuice or Google Jeff Jarrett Beetlejuice. And if you can keep a straight face, yeah. So, oh, man. SummerSlam picks, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, that's what we are talking about, even though these two wanted to go into pornography land. And,
you went
pornography land. I didn't go into pornography land. I was actually
brought up.
Don't try to paint me into your fantasies and all that stuff. I didn't cover anything like that. Y'all had the issues. Speaking of issues, good segue. How about these two that have issues? How about Damian Priest and Gunther? How about that heavyweight championship match? How about I think Damian Priest gonna have to lose this one? I don't know, tell you. Big man to big man, he's gonna have to take this L. Because I'm not even gonna say that Gunther's gonna show up. I think Walter's showing up. He's gonna chop the hell out of Damian Priest. Knock his behind. He gonna knock the daggone Puerto Rican out of him. He may mess around, be European by the time we get done. Had that man walking around. Hola, governor. It's gonna, yeah. That's me. Sumo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said a few weeks ago, this is the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day.
Yep.
So yeah, I got to go with Gunther too.
Yeah, he's going to have to walk into that wall. KG, go ahead. You can agree or disagree.
I have to disagree. I'm going to go Damian Priest because you do not put the belt on Rhea. You have to, when Damian and Rhea hold the belt at the same time, it's something about that power that the Judgment Day has. And you're going to have Finn Balor being jealous. When he's jealous, everybody else is holding gold, and he's not.
He's a tag champion.
You got something good there. Take it and run with it.
All right, well, that's what you believe. You are entitled to your opinion, sir. But when that chop cometh forth, yeah, that's gonna be a misunderstanding. John, you're gonna have Damian Priest speaking in tongues. And speaking of tongues, how young does Gunther look right there? He looks pretty, that's a weird, German-esque deep render that they got for him for this advertisement. And, well, I guess going back to y'all's point, Damian kind of looks like a porn star in that one. Just saying.
Well, they all call him the bisexual Undertaker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean,
hey, that's not us. That started as soon as he won the belt. Oh yes. I know, right? You know what? I'm gonna put this up, Sam. I agree. There was some catalogs. You talking about Finger Hut? I know that was Sears.
This guy Sam is just something else, man.
Hey man, don't act like you didn't thumb through a catalog or two. Well, back then it was tablets. After you moved the 10 Commandments to the left and to the right, then you may have had some hieroglyphics and stuff. I don't know if you call that porn back in the day. Maybe it was just reading, light reading for you. But
I got nothing. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'm just trying. I'm gonna get there. Give me time. We got about 2 more matches. Give me a chance. So we've got that locked in. KG, you're gonna have to tally this up, by the way, so we can see how many differences of opinion we have, because we're only dealing with 6 matches that we're gonna judge off of. So we have to have a winner. This match must continue and give us hopefully somebody other than Numi and Sumo as the biggest wiener in the room. So now we've got our friend to the show, somebody that means a lot, and then somebody that really means a lot. Bayley and Nia Jax. Should we have prefaced porn before this match?
You want me to take this one first?
No.
Booty, rocking everywhere. Booty, rocking everywhere.
There is that unspoken rule. If you definitely want to go first, because nobody wants sloppy seconds.
Hold on. Since this is Bayley in this match, it's only one way that you can introduce him.
Here it comes. Ass out the front. You gotta raise them up right. Woo! No, you always walk behind the Chunkins. Woo! Make sure you cause them to stop suddenly. So you just go, and there we go. So KG, you asked for it pick first. You definitely ain't going in first, but your pick.
Gotta be honest with you. All jokes aside, have to be honest with you. This is the comeback that Nia Jax needs in her life. I need it in my life. Nia Jax wins the women's world title next week. Go ahead, write it down, take a picture, and book it.
Okay. Now, Sam, Sumo, get ready. Maybe not this exact situation, but Sumo and I have been in a situation rather closely where you discovered a video of somebody that you look to the left and they were operating an attraction at the ESPN zone. So, yes.
Yeah. Thanks to Mr. Michael James. Yes,
what
we
out there? God dang, yeah, what job? You can't keep really?
I didn't say the girl's name.
Other than location.
I could have said the girl's name, but I ain't gonna say the girl's name.
Okay.
Not that you're gonna be able to find her, because I actually looked a couple of weeks ago because I thought about it and I was trying to find the video. I couldn't find it.
She probably got married.
No, I was saying I tried to find the video and I couldn't find the video anywhere.
Yeah, you're not gonna find that. That's old internet at this point.
I found every other video that company did except hers.
Really? How'd they put?
Yeah, I don't know, but I have not been able to find that video.
It's called cease and desist.
I'm serious. I'm being serious right now. I actually thought about the video.
How you gonna cease and desist something you agreed to be in?
I don't know.
Cease and desist.
It was a good video though, KG. I'm telling you, it was a good video.
It was a very good video.
Yeah, long, man. It's
Pick.
like you watch it and then you go to work and then you watch it and then you come back and you watch it again. Like I saw you yesterday.
I mean, it's like when that video got found out about, it took like a day for it to get around the whole building. And she quit like a week later.
But she was getting free meals. I mean, man, KG, for real. Look at me, KG, for real. Every male and about half the females in that building was hitting on her by the time that video went around. Heck yeah. There's several misunderstandings in epic proportion right there. She could have been a GM by the time she would have got done.
Now she could have owned Disney if she had done it right.
Yep.
Off of a sexual harassment lawsuit alone, she could have owned Disney.
Yeah, that's true. So we apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Unhinged Show. So once in a while, we may reflect back on situations that were very detrimental and occurred before the Me Too movement. Now that the Me Too movement has happened, we still reflect back on those situations because we remember it. That's our PSA for that one. Sorry. So going back to Nia Jax versus Bayley, Sumo, you've got the pick on this one. It's great to be behind either one of them. But which one are we going to root for?
I'm going to give it to Bayley only because I think Tiffany Stratton is going to try to cash in at some point in this match. Then Nia Jax is going to pretty much take over the whole match. But it's going to be a point in this match where Tiffany Stratton is going to try to cash in, and it's going to mess the match up, and Bayley's going to take advantage.
See, I'm thinking the same thing, but I'm thinking of it more along the lines of Nia wins.
And Stratton cashes in.
Yeah, but it's too soon for her to. It's too soon for her to actually cash in, though.
Is it? Because how quickly do we see it cash in with Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, but that's been the narrative that they've been using the Money in the Bank briefcase for. You have one that they do quickly, and then they have one that they keep for a long duration. And they did the long duration with the men's briefcase last year. Right. So with a Damian Priest. So they're going to have Tiffany hold on to this one for a good while. But she is going to try to cash in. She already tried to cash in on her once, and Nia was like, look, don't mess up my title shot with your cash in. If you want to do your cash in, wait till after I get my shot. But she's going to see that Bayley is going to be in a bad way, and she's going to try to cash in. And it's going to mess that match. It's going to mess up Nia and cause Bayley to retain.
Yeah, it does make pretty damn good sense. I'm not even going to try to lie with you on that one. You may have just swayed my thought process because I really do believe that Nia is way past due. But with that recent tweet that she said that if they need her in the bloodline, she'll join. She would overshadow Solo coming into the bloodline with a championship.
Does that make her the head of the bloodline? Do you have to acknowledge her?
I don't know what that would do. So I'm going to have to change my thought process thanks to the sumo and go with Bayley for this match. Now, if something comes out of that via cash-in, that is just extra bonus on the table that we won't worry about. But for this match, I think I agree. Tiffany Stratton's going to get involved. Nia's going to try to get her out of the way, and then Bayley may do a roll-up or something, 1, 2, 3, and that's how it goes. And then you have Stratton versus Nia as the new beef, and then Bayley can move on to somebody else, possibly a returning Charlotte. So I can see that. All right, so it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event.
Who did you pick in that last one? You got Bayley?
Yes, Bayley. You hear me?
Okay, no, I didn't.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I was just excited that we are at the main event of the evening. The new story. Solo and Cody. Do we have Roman show up at SummerSlam? Is this the time to pull that trigger? Or is it time for Paul Heyman to show his face talking about the return of Roman Reigns? Either way, we know something's going down because it's SummerSlam. However, Cody's not losing that title anytime soon. Not the Solo. That's not the narrative. So I'm picking Cody to still walk out as champion. Especially after he just got from Paris given his dad's robe and hat. You know, you can't go from that to a title drop.
Japan.
Say it again. Japan. I'm sorry.
He's in Japan.
I got the Olympics in my brain. I apologize. KG?
It's too soon, in my opinion, in my expert opinion, to take the belt off of Cody.
Okay.
Because the accolades that he's getting, you have to. Cody has to have at least a year-long run as champion. Because not only is he the champion, this title reign means a lot because this is not his title reign. This is the old man's title reign. This is Dusty's title reign.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this means so much. So you have to give him all the flowers because he has to go around everywhere and get all the flowers because everybody's giving him just that.
Right.
So he's getting so much love from everybody, but he's also getting the accolades that he deserves. And for those, another message, another mini rant. For those that don't like that Cody finished the story and you don't like to see him being a champion, the real champion, he's an old school champion. You got a problem with it. You love Cody in AEW, but you hate him in WWE now because he's not chasing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. Cody was the flagship of AEW. Before there was a Chris Jericho and a little bit of the bubbly, Cody was the man. He was the flagship. He did all the press tours, the junkets, everything for AEW when they first got started. He was the one. out there with blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody thought that he owned AEW.
Yep.
Loved him then. He didn't get his doing proper there. He went home to WWE, got his doing proper, got his name back, got everything about it back. Wins the title. And is still the face of the franchise. And you motherfuckers are mad. Only thing I can say to you.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
Cody wins this one. Keeps the title around his waist.
Mm-hmm.
He goes at least in the WrestleMania as a champion. So that tells you who I'm picking the rest of the way. Unless, barring any injury or if Brandy gets pregnant again.
That could be a possibility, that latter part. I mean, she ain't got nothing to do. Sumo?
Yeah, I don't see Cody losing this match at all. That means even though he's got no backup with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton hurt, he's still going to come out of it as champion.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So that's our 6, right, KG?
What you taking with that? Sumo took Cody?
Yep, he took Cody.
Who you taking?
All three.
I got Cody. Remember, I started off. It's just going to be Cody.
All right. So we had in conflict. We have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I'm the only one that took Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. Nubian Sumo's the only one that took Braun. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. I'm the only one that took Rhea. So that's 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest versus Gunther. I'm the only one that took Damian Priest. That's number 4.
Right.
Nia versus Bayley. I'm the only one that took Nia. So that's 5. We have 5 matches in conflict all together. Head to head. What do we have? We got 5 matches total. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. And then the one that we're all in unison on. So, Sumo,
but me and Don picked had a lot of picks in common, right?
Yeah. The only one. Okay.
If KG loses, it'll come down to, I think, maybe 1 match for us?
No, it'll come 2. Nope, 1.
Okay.
1. Yeah, y'all. And that's the Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. That's the only one. That's the breaker for you guys. I had to go against the grain because I got to get my title back. I feel naked.
I need my baby back.
And Playgirl is calling about doing a photo shoot with me in that title, so I got to get it back. That's the only way I can make this money.
They still exist?
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. I'm trying to figure out how in this day and time does Playboy exist.
But I won't be making this up because Helen Hunt Motors would like to do a shot with me with the title around my waist so we can do our new promo for our new inventory of cars coming in for the fall. So I got to win my title back so I can be in that promo.
He needs it? Sumo, you going to deny that man some work advancement? That's a goddamn shame.
He be all right. He still got his foot fetish OnlyFans, so he be all right.
All right, so I don't even want to go there. But we've done our SummerSlam picks. One last little nugget to talk about. It's going to be just a general question because we don't know if it's really going to happen or something. It was just an idea that was thrown out. If TNA went up for sale, who should buy it? WWE or Jeff Jarrett? Thoughts, Sumo? Which way would you like it to sway?
I don't think either one of them should buy it.
Really?
WWE would just, there's some guys in TNA that they could use, obviously, but then they just be thrown into the mix for whatever the case. The only one they really like is Joe Hendry.
I'm looking for him.
Just checking. You know, say his name and he appears. So I just
I believe.
But yeah, I mean, and they just treat TNA just like they did WCW. So I hope that doesn't happen. Jeff Jarrett has already owned TNA twice. I don't think he's even interested in buying doing anything with TNA at this point. I can see there is one person though that would be interesting in seeing whether or not he would buy it, and that's the former president. And I don't know why I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, when you said former president, the first thing I thought was Barack Obama likes wrestling.
No, the former president of TNA, the guy that's married to Giselle Shaw, the one that used to run TNA, the Team Canada guy.
Oh,
Now when he was there was a time when it was talked about that he was going to buy TNA at one time. He put in a bid for it, and it didn't happen. So he's still out there. You really haven't heard anything from him, huh?
Scott D'Amore.
yeah.
Scott D'Amore. So I would see I could see him doing some interesting things with it, especially with all of his connections in Canada, and they are doing a lot of shows in Canada. So these days, so I can see him doing a lot with TNA. Conrad Thompson could do something with TNA.
As much as Conrad Thompson worked,
I don't know if he got time.
Man, he does everybody's only podcast that he doesn't do in the industry is ours.
Yeah.
He's on everybody's podcast, and I'm not saying that as a complaint.
And Jim Cornette's.
Yeah. I'm not saying that as a complaint. I'm saying that because you talk about hardest working man in the podcast industry, like he got me beat.
But I'm just saying, you know, there was a time when he was talking about starting up a company or buying a company. I think he gotten. I mean, all the guys that he's been dealing with, you know, he could probably get money from, or at least some backing from. I mean, he is Ric Flair's son-in-law. So, I mean, he's totally entrenched in the wrestling business right now. So it wouldn't be a surprise that he would go and buy a company and try to start something up.
I could see Jeff Jarrett doing it because if you think about it, let's be honest. Let's be honest. When was TNA at its height?
When it was NWA TNA.
When Jeff Jarrett and the late great Jerry Jarrett owned it.
Mm-hmm.
When you had, not only did they have a working relationship with other companies, especially New Japan, but you saw the belts from other companies show up. That was the first time I ever seen that, where you saw the New Japan Tag Team Championships show up on network TV in America. When Team 3D showed up.
Thank you. I'm about to say, don't get us in trouble.
Right. Team 3D showed up with those belts. You had great TNA at that time was the home of the tag team. Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns,
yep.
Team 3D. Those are and then let's not talk about the women. Where you had Raka Khan, Gail Kim, Awesome Kong,
mm-hmm.
ODB. You had
Mia Yim, putting in work. Zelina Vega was over there.
The list goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's my thing. When that lady used her parents' money to take over Dixie Carter, She brung in, yeah, the greatest thing on the Dixie card, we had the main event Mafia. The worst thing about bringing Dixie card in, she brung Hogan in and gave him creative control, and the ratings went into the toilet. Because Hogan, being head booker, being showrunner and all that, he can't do it. Because he's so self-absorbed and self-centered. And I'm sorry, Sumo, you weren't here last week, but I let it be known my feelings towards Hulk Hogan.
I'm sure we're on the same page.
After
I'm
his
sure we're on the same page on that.
At RNC, he is a see you next Tuesday, but he's also a piece of shit. And I'll leave it at that because we are up against it. But Jeff Jarrett has to buy TNA to bring TNA back to its former glory, but open that forbidden door so wide, so far, that nobody ever doubts that when you hear the name Jeff Jarrett or you hear the last name Jarrett, nobody ever doubts he's a hog in the business. He is a great in the business. When it comes to booking and running a business and running a promotion, with the last name Jarrett on it, I'd be honored to work for him.
There it is. And speaking of there it is, you said his name, and I guess he appeared. So if you don't believe, you need to. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a show. You put some work in. We got our picks in. Somebody's going to come out on top. And hopefully it's me. But Sumo may be in trouble. Heaven forbid it. I'd hate to say it. I don't even want to think about it. But KG could have went so far to the left that it comes out that he's the wiener. But either way, SummerSlam next week, we'll be doing our reaction show, talking about how the picks played out and everything else that's been going on in wrestling, and sports entertainment. So as you know, from us, the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs, we don't do overtime because the network is pissy and they tell us they don't want us to do it. But we still say, kiss my ass. So Nubian Sumo, back. Glad to have you. Big guy KG, always awesome to have you. I'm here, and we'll catch you soon.